Good morning. Oh, hello, the cat lover. Hello, Julie Napoli. Hello, Pam Charles. Good morning from Thailand. Soft Wash, Juan, Stephen, Melinda, Mama, Amaris, Ankthram, Billy, Jank. Spiritual guidance. I need some spiritual guidance. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show that I have been doing for quite some time. Somebody just said I'm extremely bald. Is that kind of like being extremely pregnant? I mean, a little bit. I'm extremely bald. I mean, I guess I'm extremely bald. But I kind of think that's like being extremely pregnant. I mean, I guess there's shades of bald if you're just kind of doing this or you're thinning your hair. Thank you for saying I'm handsome bald. I just thought extremely bald was funny. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't figure a damn thing out. Lost connection. Come on back, connection. Every time I touch my phone, I gotta lose my connection. Welcome back. I think I might have lost you for a while. For some reason, when I move my phone, my connection goes. I live in a voided spot. I have a Verizon cell phone, and for some reason, where I live, which is near the heart of a fairly big town in Illinois, is a voided spot for internet connection, which is frustrating for a guy that does a lot of live videos. And anyway, it's a show I've been doing for a long time. It's a show about me talking. But for those that have been watching a while, you know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And it is Monday morning. It is April 10th. It is 5:23 a.m. or 5:23 a.m., I think. Yeah, it's 5:23. If it was 6:23, I'd be running late. So 5:23 a.m. on a Monday, I'm excited to have my very first sip of coffee. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. It's hard doing this live show so early. I mean, hard might be overstating it. I'm doing it. It's not like I'm climbing Mount Everest or anything. But it's a little different doing a live show at this early every morning, which I'm kind of building up a pattern on. Used to do this live show at 8 o'clock every morning, and that enabled me to get some coffee in my bloodstream going and get my day started and walk my dog and kind of feel a little bit more awake. Good morning, 2005. Before I pushed live, kind of get into my rhythm of the day. It's a little different when I really have my first sip of coffee with you guys on a live video. And I'm not saying it's bad. It's kind of more raw, kind of more vulnerable because you feel kind of out of it and certainly don't have a plan for what you're going to say or what you're going to talk about or how your show's going to go or how your dog's going to react, because sometimes she can be frustrating because all she wants to do is get pet. She gets a lot of pets. She gets a lot of walks. She has a fenced backyard. She does not value the fenced backyard. She just kind of looks at it as a place to sit and stare at me. She doesn't know she can go to the bathroom. Get money from you. Wake up, folks. I'm just trying to get money from you. Wake up, folks. I'm gonna give you my big sales pitch soon. Watch out, the sales pitch is coming. 2005 for the win. Good morning from Ohio. Thank you all for joining. It's very early today. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Let's have a little more coffee. Anytime I don't have, hey, is the silent hammer? Is the silent hammer there? Tara Jane, thank you for joining. I love your nickname, the silent hammer. Good morning, 24. So, how you guys doing? How you feeling? How'd you sleep? Did you have a nice Easter? I'm doing okay. I'm feeling okay. I feel a little better now that I started talking. I was kind of woke up, kind of was feeling, I had a hard day yesterday, to be honest with you. It was Easter Sunday. I didn't have any huge plans. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, a town of about 145,000 people, 35 miles west of Chicago. I'm recently divorced for the second time. I have 4 beautiful children that live primarily with their mamas. And it's hard being a divorced dad. And it's hard, I'm sure it's hard being a divorced mom, but I can't share that experience. I can only share the experience that I have. And it's really hard being a divorced dad. You're trying to fit in, you're trying to be loving, you're trying to be supportive, you're trying to be a father, but on a very limited schedule. And yesterday was hard for me because I didn't feel I fit in. I felt like I was almost interrupted. And I don't want to get all watery-eyed on a Monday morning, but I felt like I was kind of interrupted. I stopped by I have 2 beautiful little babies with my second ex-wife, and I stopped by their house. My plan was to pick up my kids and get them all together and take them out to breakfast and enjoy the day and bring them back to their mamas safe and sound. And it worked. And I think they kind of appreciated it. But it was a lot of driving, a lot of, for a short little blip of time. And looking at my fatherhood experiences, short little blips of time is kind of a bummer for me. And I kind of dreamed of more, expected more, hoped for more, but for some reason that wasn't in my plans. And I'm now, I got 2 older girls, 16 and 14, who live about, 25 minutes away with their mom. And I have 2 younger kids, a boy and a girl, that live with their mom, 15 minutes away. And for me, fatherhood's, something I dreamed of and something I always wanted, and I wanted to do it right. I wanted to do it better than my dad did and all this other stuff. And here I am. And I think that's probably one of the biggest disappointments that I've been struggling with in life. And one of my sadnesses that I'm not with the kids when they wake up in the morning. When they wake up in the morning and when they start their day, and I'm not there to influence them. You can influence a little bit, but I'm influencing from afar. And honestly, kind of bums me out. So, after I drop them all back off at their respective moms' houses to finish their Easter celebration, I kind of had the day free. And I didn't know what I was going to do with my day, and I'm going to have a little more coffee. I should have just sat on my couch and drank coffee all day yesterday. Doesn't sound like a horrible idea. Good morning from Mississippi. They say a lot of people struggle with around the holidays, and hello, Smokey Robbins. Maybe you're there. I don't know what's going on. Lost connection, it says. I got a phone call. I didn't get a phone call. My alarm went off. Are you guys still there? I apologize. It's going to be a horrible live video because I'm having issues. I forgot to turn off my alarm. When your alarm goes off, TikTok doesn't like it, and the live video freaks off and drops you. So, oh well, I'm glad you're still there, Silent Hammer, friend of mine. But I think I might have lost you for a little bit. Where was I? Oh, holidays. Holidays can be tough. And I don't want to bum anybody out. I like to. Hello, Billy Jank. I like to feel the show's kind of a spirit lifter. I think I have a lot of energy, a lot of positivity, a lot of hope and belief and faith and optimism. Maybe a drop or two of courage. Maybe I'm a horrible coward, but I don't know. But I struggle, I struggle. And yesterday was certainly a challenge. And I felt very sad when I was picking up my little baby, Augie, from his mom's house. And I just felt, it didn't feel right. And kind of made me sad. And I kind of felt out of place. And feeling out of place, especially on a holiday like a fairly big holiday like Easter, or feeling out of place with your own children, isn't a good place to be or a good feeling. And I struggled with that all day yesterday. And I got home in the afternoon, and somebody just asked, how's Target going? And I almost felt, I guess all these emotions aren't that unusual. I mean, I've been divorced for about 2 months. I guess the emotions I'm feeling aren't that unusual. And I think overvaluing those emotions or putting too much emphasis on them or believing they mean more than they do might be a mistake. But yesterday was a tough day. And when I got home, I thought, wow, the only thing that makes me happy is sleeping and being at work. Isn't it the holiday? It's April afternoon, or it's Easter afternoon. Didn't want to do either. Or, I wasn't doing either. Target's going great. I work at a super Target for those that are just tuning in. I've been there for about 9-10 weeks. I enjoy it a lot. I was a realtor for 17 years, which I didn't really like, and I did fairly okay. I like to describe my realtor career as fairly okay. But I didn't really like doing that. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do as I go on and as I move forward. And I'm hoping to make more of an impact in the next 30 years than I did in the previous 30 years at least. And I'm doing my best and trying to figure things out and going on the fly and moving forward and smiling and drinking a heck of a lot of coffee and trying to piece it all together and figure out life. So let's have a little more coffee. Good morning, RJ. I'm bumming the audience out today, RJ. I had a sad Easter. I was sad yesterday. I cried when I picked up Augie. I'm drinking the cinnamon dolce today, if you care, RJ. It's pretty dang good, as you know. What else? So after I got home, I came home, didn't know what to do, so I laid on my couch for a little while. I forgot the Masters golf tournament was even going on. And my brother texted me that Phil Mickelson had a great round. It was funny. So I got up. I said, okay, well, crap, I can't just lay here on my couch and sulk on Easter with the Masters going on. And it was a beautiful afternoon yesterday, so I hopped on my scooter. I own a Suzuki Bergman 400, which is kind of a big scooter. You'd look at it and think it's a motorcycle probably. And rode to downtown Naperville and went to a favorite bar of mine. And it's kind of funny to have a favorite bar when I don't drink anymore, but I used to drink regularly, like every day. And used to hang out in a bar in downtown Naperville called The Lantern. And it's right on the corner of two busy streets in a kind of a cool downtown. But it was Easter Sunday, so it's a little slow. But my big sporting event every year is probably the Masters golf tournament, and I'm more excited about that than the Super Bowl or the World Series or anything else, really. And I almost missed the whole weekend or missed the whole tournament. But I decided let's make something of my afternoon, and I rode my scooter down because, again, it was a beautiful day. It's a mile and a half ride to downtown Naperville. And went in. The bar was kind of quiet, but there was probably 20 people in there when I arrived. And it was 4 o'clock on a Easter Sunday, so hopefully most people have better things to do. But sat down at the bar, ordered a non-alcoholic St. Pauli girl, which was fairly good. By the way. Yeah, I'm in Illinois. Hello, Abby. For anyone out there that's looking for non-alcoholic substitutes, they make a lot of good non-alcoholic beers. They cost as much as the regular beers, I'll warn you. But they taste pretty dang good, and they give you, like I say, about 2/3 of the enjoyment of a regular beer with none of the alcohol. So, and I used to like St. Pauli Girl beer a lot when I used to drink it all the time and enjoyed it. But anyway, it's an interesting experience. Let's have a little more coffee. I just want to get some more coffee. Would you guys be patient? You guys are going to have to be patient. It's my show. I'm going to go get some more coffee. Hang with me. Hang with me. Hang with me. Hang with me. I'm coming back. Hope I didn't lose any viewers. I lost hundreds of thousands of viewers on this Monday morning. Everyone tuned off. Holly's bored with me. Holly's bored with my show. Come on, Holly, go get your piggy. But good morning, Keith. So anyway, I was at the Lantern. I ordered a St. Pauli Girl. I got the golf tournament on. Although they are playing music, I'd kind of hoped they'd have the golf tournament volume on, but they were playing music. It's interesting being in a bar, and I've done it a lot, totally sober, and watching people, and I'm not trying to judge. I might be judging a little bit. Oh, I got 2 things of free popcorn. Good call, RJ. They have nice popcorn sitting there out there for free. And I had 2 little tubs of it. So I appreciate that. Thanks to the Lantern. It was delicious. I needed a little something. I wasn't hungry. Oh, they had the kitchen closed, so I couldn't order food anyway. But it's interesting spending time in a bar and watching people drink. And it's hard not judging a little bit. But I try not to judge or devalue any people doing it because I did it for so long. But it is weird watching not only people order drinks, but order shots. Ooh. 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 You know, I don't know. Again, I don't want to judge because most of it's drink out there. But just the thought of doing a shot of booze. It's weird that it's so socially acceptable. And I started feeling this way near the end of my drinking alcohol experience. I started looking at drinking differently. I used to look at, let's have a little more coffee. I did, I did get another cup of coffee. I might as well drink some. But near the end, probably the last year or two of drinking alcohol, I started looking at alcohol a little differently. Used to just be something that everybody did and it was fun and it was just a part of celebration or whatever. And at the end, I almost started feeling embarrassing going in a liquor aisle. And I felt like I was going to a drug dealer's place. And I kind of still look at it that way. And honestly, when the bartendress was taking her bottle of whatever, Jameson or whatever she was pouring the guy next to me, shots in his shot glass, refilling his shot glass. I mean, I couldn't help but think she's just a legalized drug dealer. You know? And I don't want to, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I don't care what I do. But again, it just didn't look healthy. It didn't look right. It didn't look good. It didn't look good for this guy. Nobody in the bar looked very attractive. I mean, there was a cute girl, but she was kind of interesting. She knew a lot about the golf. I was surprised. But it didn't look glamorous. It didn't look fun. It didn't look like something I want to be a part of. And it looked like something I'm glad I walked away from you. Billy Jenks said, I don't think it's bad if people are responsible. I don't know. I'm betting the guy that had the 5 shots while I was sitting there wasn't being responsible. And I don't know how responsible a shot of anything is. I don't know. For me, it wasn't. For me, it was bad. And you guys, yeah, well, Billy, I'm sure. But for me, it was bad. And for me, it was bad. So I'm looking at it from my perspective. For me, it was bad. And I just was looking around thinking how much time I'd spend in here and how much money I'd spend. I was never a big shot guy, but I'd sit there and drink several beers every time I'd go. I haven't fully found a replacement for that activity. I don't want to go back to that. I had no desire to drink alcohol or to do a shot or to, I think I might throw up if I tried to do a shot right now. Let's have this. Puzzles? You think I should do puzzles, RJ? I don't know if that's the answer. But I'm trying to look for activities that fulfill me. Because again, I started out the day kind of bummed. I wasn't feeling good. I was sad picking up my kids because I felt like I was just fitting in on a holiday, and I didn't feel like I fit. I felt like I was interrupting almost. Like they were in their happy little places, and their divorced dad has to come by and take them out from their homes and show them a good time. And I don't know. I didn't feel like I fit in even with my kids yesterday, and that was hard on an Easter. And I've thought about a lot of stuff over the last, and I don't want to bum anybody out again. I apologize, especially so early on a Monday. Thought a lot about moving lately, and I don't know. I have to move somewhere in the next couple months, and I'd assumed I was going to fulfill my lease here. But every day I stay around here, I feel I'm falling a little behind financially because my bills in this specific place outweigh my income, and that's just not a good feeling. And I'm kind of waiting to figure it out and to get a message and to know what to do and to find the answers. And I keep moving forward, and I'm going to work today, and I'm going to have a good day, and I'm going to feel productive, and I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to do my best. But sometimes your best isn't good enough, and then you got to change what you're doing a little bit. And I'm going to have to change what I'm doing. And I haven't figured out exactly what that's going to be or what that looks like. And some days I think we just got to be okay with that and not knowing and drinking our coffee and waking up and walking the dog and heading off to work and not having all the answers, because I sure as heck do not have all the answers today and don't know where I'm going to be in a month or 2 months for sure, and don't know what I'm going to be doing or don't know where my path is leading. And some days are scary like that. I've had a lot of scary days in my life, but yesterday felt like one of them. And some days were scary. So, but we do our best. We keep smiling. We keep drinking our coffee. We keep walking our dog. We keep going to work. We keep waking up. We keep trying our best. We keep stretching in the morning, saying a little prayer, trying to be thankful for the things that are good in our lives and even the things that aren't good in our lives. And again, we do our best. And that's what I'm going to do today. So I hope I didn't bum anybody out today. I like to keep this uplifting and happy and smiley, but yesterday was kind of a tough day, and I woke up this morning kind of intermittently going, crap, what the hell am I going to do? And I haven't figured that out yet. And I don't know. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to charge forward with a smile and drink my coffee and walk my dog and go to work and stock some shelves and make some customers happy and get home and walk my dog again, and I don't know, probably start it all over again tomorrow. And sometimes that's the only answer we have. So I'm going to leave you with that. One more sip of coffee. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate the love and support. I so appreciate you joining me early on this Monday morning. I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. I hope you had a blessed Easter. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.